This is the Daddy and the Boys podcast with the guy on the ones and twos over here, my boy Parker. And then the guy that's hosting this also is me, Daryl, the idiot. And to my left is Josh.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm good.
Alright, well.
I absolutely love that, and we're not editing shit out of that.
No.
Because
we don't edit anything here. We don't
even edit last names like we say we're going to.
This also is a PC podcast.
Yeah, we support Hillary over here.
Because we're totally fucking retarded.
That's not PC.
Do it again, Nord. Do it again. Censor me one more fucking time. I'll come across this goddamn table and I'll punch you right in the fucking cocksucker. And then I'll rip my pants off and I'll grab my big old fucking First Amendment dick out and I'll skull fuck you with it.
You know what?
So
that
this
actually
has been a
sounds
good
like
week for you guys. So I was just getting ready to ask you how you guys' week has been, but I can tell it's been quite eventful, especially for you, Ryder.
My Monday started out fucking awesome. I woke up, I got a call. And I've never gotten this call before because of bad weather from a job. And it was, hey, don't show up to work today. I was like,
what?
I was like, for the snow? They're like, yeah. I was like, okay, yeah. I wish y'all would have called me yesterday. I've been out yellow hunting this morning. Like, I would have fucking woke up and done some shit, you know? But, hey, whatever. And then later that night, we went to me, T-Bone, and Benny. We went to the Wally World.
Oh, shit.
Because T-Bone had to go get a...
Whale hunting?
That comes later. We had to get the shopping done first. Then we were out walrus hunting, or not whales. Get those majestic beasts right. And I'm not going to lie, we went there to go get a heater for his truck. We didn't even have to get out of the parking lot before we spotted our first two. Actually, technically first four, because...
Licking sticks? Are they good old licking sticks?
The fuck is
Roll up the titty, you lick it?
No, Ron White, they were not. They weren't that old yet. Well, one of them might have been. But I was actually walking in with two Wally World walruses, because those of you who think that this was sexist, it's not. If you're a big old fat fuck, you're a big old fat fuck.
I mean, you're pretty damn big, so, you know.
So, you know what? You're a Wally World walrus.
Yeah.
And the two boys that I was with, they're like, we're not Wally World walruses. I was like, bullshit, motherfuckers. Each one of you weighs close to 300 pounds. You're a fucking Wally World walrus. This is not a sexist thing. There's no genders here. If you're a Wally World walrus,
I am binary.
I'm a binary alien
you know,
who's a Muslim.
Obviously, there's there's the female, there's the male, there's the transgenders, but that's not me making fun of you. That's what you did to your fucking self.
Cut your pecker off.
Man.
Kelsey Jenner, and whatever the fuck her name is.
It's Caitlyn.
Whatever.
She is a proud woman.
Whatever. He's sitting there going, you don't even need a penis. You just pee through it. I do a lot more than that. You should come over to my house whenever I'm trying to go to sleep. All right. Cut out the old you porn. We're walking through Walmart, and fucking we see two already. And T-Bone's like, I'll take the left, you take the right. And we actually went to school with the one on the right. And the one on the left, because we were about 100 yards back, he couldn't see, but that was her mama.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, mama wall.
Mama walrus. We're walking through there, they're like, well, how are we Walmart walruses? I was like, because you're big, both fat asses. You might be alpha male Walmart walruses, but you're still Wally World walruses.
Well,
let's put it this way: you'll take up 3 seats on the damn airplane, okay?
If you sit in the middle, yes. If you sit on one of the sides, buy the second seat, buy the middle seat for us, please. Because I don't know if you've ever had this. Because I came home one time and I thought I had the aisle seat, you know, because that's the best seat. And like, no, you have the inside seat. Which would have been cool if the husband would have had it. If the husband would have had it and he would have been in the middle, been fine. No, who has the middle? His fucking wife, and she's a Wally World walrus. And they're trying. I'm like sitting here trying to go to sleep. I got my earphones in and everything because my plan was every time I went on leave when I was in the Army was I'd stay up the whole night. So then I have 4 hours on the plane to pass out, and then, I come home, and Tommy, and Parker go fucking drive around after I get back. Jesus, Lord. Fucking making sense. I mean, Daryl.
It's not even me.
I mean, Daryl. I totally didn't just name drop.
That's an edit.
Correctly.
And it wasn't even my phone, that cocksuck.
But she's over here on her iPad reading 50 Shades of Grey. So now she's getting all hot and bothered.
That's kinky.
All hot and bothered.
Mile High Club there.
All hot and bothered, getting all sweaty, getting her fucking fat rolls all sweaty on top of me. And I'm sitting here just going, I just want to go to sleep. Just want to go to sleep.
Don't worry, you got extra pillows.
Did she look at you with a heavy breath?
She was getting all hot and bothered.
I'm not gonna lie, like parts of it, I am passing it out and coming back in because it's like, god damn, why does my leg hurt so bad? Oh, I got 700 pounds on my fucking leg. That's why.
That's a big bitch. Oh fuck, shit. That's great, dude. There has been so many plane rides that I've been on where I'm like, you are as much as 3 people's luggage in the carriage department.
Not the shit we put overhead.
The extra seat belt.
Not in the overhead. No, what should be underneath the plane? What's underneath the plane? Yeah, you take care of 3 of those. And I have 2 baggages that are at least 100 pounds apiece. Big.
I like how quiet he just opened up his grizzly. Is it so that everybody doesn't know that you're fucking gay because you chew grizzly?
Ew, grizzly's so cool.
No, I do it so it's not
Dude,
an
I
extra
like the
sound.
fiberglass in my gums.
Because you got Blake pounding on the table, and then you got him with the zzz, zzz of the phone.
That was not my phone. Mine is on mute.
I know. Now it is.
Yeah, now dumb piece of fuck.
You guys are fucking garbage. You guys are just straight butter trash.
No.
That's terrible.
You guys keep on going real quick.
Well,
keep on going while I put this fucking
shit in my leg. So that was your Monday. What was your Tuesday?
I had to go back to work, and I don't think they were ready for us to be on 10 hours. Because, like, every day, like, the reason why I was on Facebook so much this week is because, like, every day except today, I'm just sitting here like, okay, I'm going to be on here for the next hour and a half, and then I'll do this one pipe. Then I'll be back on here for about another hour and a half, and then I'll do this one pipe. And then it's like 11:30. I got to be there till 2:30, and I'm like done. I'm like, all right, I'll go into my truck, plug my phone in, get it all charged up. I'll watch some Netflix. I'll watch some good old Netflix. And then, I come back out, I go back in there, and I clean. I get back on Facebook for another hour and a half, because I'm like, you all weren't ready for this shit, were you? Which is fine, I'll take free days.
I think we did in an earlier episode that you, like, never get on Facebook, and now it's, since we kind of started this whole thing, that you've been nothing but Facebook.
It was like, what it was is, whenever I was being laid off and all that shit, because like this year was kind of tough on me for employment, because I kept on going to jobs that like want production, but they don't want to train.
They want just straight labor.
They're like, we expect you to know this shit before you even walk through the door. And it's like, well, I'm fucking new, and all I know how to do is weld. Well, we want a mechanic, and it's like, oh, well, you kind of got the shaft on that part because I'm slightly retarded.
You're getting the old up at the pooper, huh?
But it was one of those things where, like, on my first job, the railroad job, like, I was there for 3 months, and they even said, whenever they let me go, they're like, if you weren't constantly at the railroad car working, like, from when you showed up to when you leave, you would have been fired last month. And I was like, well, I don't really give a shit anymore because I fucking hate this place now.
You guys just fucking suck.
You guys aren't funny. You guys are, like, almost censored. Like, the last place I worked at was a shithole. I got paid less. But, like, I mean, everybody was such a prick to each other. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I was told somebody I was going to shout out to them on this video. And the old National Maintenance way, the good old shipyard way. Y'all out there ranching!
What is that? Fuck.
Who is that?
Nah, Gage's this young kid. Him and his 2 other buddies showed up to work in the shipyard, and there was Steven first, And then Gage and Nick showed up. Nick is the only smart one out of the group because in like 3 months he was gone. He's smarter than me, a lot smarter than me. He went down to Tennessee and got a real good job and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
You can go suck a dick.
he was actually supposed to be there first, but I think he broke his arm because he was whacking her too much.
Oh,
Hit it off the old
Like
ask Lovey.
Like our good old buddy Masturbator.
Oh, hey.
We need to send this one to him now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure he'll listen.
I think he's following us on Twitter.
Yeah,
so
he follows us on Twitter, and I think even on.
It was. I think it was before he got into the union, before his 90 days were up. We were walking off. We were on second shift because we do one shift we're on days, one shift we're on evenings, and we're walking off. And I seen him, and I don't know. It was like the voice of God just hit me and goes, "You should just yell this shit out as loud as possible." And so there I'll go. I was like, and he just looks back and Roach, the older Roach, he's like, "Oh my God, everybody around here is retarded." And Gage is like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Fuck it, send her, bud." Hey, Fudgy! And like, I guess nobody but me throughout their whole lifespan has been like practicing the retarded voice because like they're all like, "Hi, Bunny, how you doing? I'm just putting on. How y'all doing? The other day I was eating popsicles. I really like popsicles." And I'm like, "Wait, you gotta slow the fuck down. We can't keep up with you." And I was like, "I don't have to slow down because I'm retarded."
You're talking like a big lisp.
then we'd show up and we'd start doing it. Like we'd get out of the vehicles and we're like, and Gage would be like, "Hey, Fuzzy," and Clem's queer ass would come out and be like, "Guys, don't make fun of Fuzzy like that. He's got a hair lip." I was like, fuck you, you queer, you fucking window licker. He goes, hair lip, window licker. The window licker joke is because the boat that we were working on our last podcast that I was talking about, and the old Ernie T, like, we were both supposed to be inside the tanks welding and everything. We were both supposed to be doing that, but what is he doing? And I the first couple days I didn't realize it because I'm inside the tanks, I'm welding, I'm doing my shit, and I get outside the tanks and there he is, and like usually by the time I get outside the tank, it's like coming close to break time. So I was like, oh fuck it, he's got out 10-20 minutes early because he's an old lazy piece of fuck. I mean, the dude's hilarious and everything, but he's an old lazy piece of fuck.
Oh my
and then
God.
like it was like the third or fourth day I realized the reason why he's not in the tank welding is because that fucking old queer is fucking sitting in there because the window is in this perfect spot so he can watch as the supervisors.
Oh, okay.
Supervisors come down on their side by sides, the Okaboters.
Yeah.
So like anytime they come down, he acts like he's cleaning. He acts like he's doing shit. "Hey, Fuzzy, you need anything down there?" "No, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Fuck you." That's the reason why I love this place because the morals there wasn't none, and it was just great. It's just, like every other place that I've been to, like their morals have been like much higher than that.
Yeah.
That makes me think that you guys did real quality work.
I mean the shit got it. I mean, it depends.
Depends on who was on that shift.
Yeah, real quality work.
Because like, I mean, we all had that. We all had the joke of "fuck the beaver" because that was their logo. That was the company's mascot.
I thought the chicken dick was.
That is the union mascot for the company. They just didn't like it.
Who came up with that?
That is years before my time, son.
Oh, okay.
That is years before me. So I walk in there. I get up from the tank. I crawl through the little fucking hole and everything. And it's like the 4th or 5th day. He's just sitting there watching. And like I ran out of rods early that day because I was getting shit done, son. I walked out. And I like looked at him. I was like, "Do you even fucking do anything?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm sitting here fire watching. Like, you motherfucker! All you're doing is wicking that fucking window. He's like, "Well, somebody's got to lick it."
So that was the rest of your week.
No, because that's at the shipyard. That was the beginning of the year. Or no, that was actually last year.
Okay.
Go, Nord.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
Alright.
So, the big news article of like last week was the Army and Navy game. Did you hear about that?
No.
They
the circle game?
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what?
Okay, so
The circle. The
yeah.
circle. Okay,
All right.
Okay.
So I guess that went to like a court in the Navy or the Army.
Yes.
And they had so there was allegations or some bullshit that was a white supremacist sign of like something, and they had to go to a court, or the JAG or whoever else had to deem it not white supremacist, and it was just a game. And I guess
because it was West Point.
Yeah, it was at West Point.
So,
the Army.
These are supposed to be very professional people, but if you ever meet the people from West Point, they're all dumb fucks.
I got a college degree. Look at me. Ha!
Wait, you guys actually threw grenades at your basic? I never even went to basic.
Oh.
That's a jab. That's a jab, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna be a lieutenant. You don't talk to me like that.
I legit had them. They're like, wait, you threw grenades in your basic? We did it in ours, but ours was 4 weeks.
Oh.
I fucking hate you so much. What's funny is the guys that come out of it and they become cadets and they come up to you and they start telling you what to do and you just look at them and you're like, what fucking rank is that? They're like, well, you're supposed to actually salute me. No, bitch, you ain't even in the fucking Army. You salute me, motherfucker. How many years you have in?
Oh, you have Zippo? Oh,
you don't even have.
Please tell me how to do my job.
You don't even have a real rank, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. Okay, so my article was there's a chick from New York. I think it was New York.
There's lots of chicks.
There are lots of chicks in New York. You know,
they're not Walmart walruses.
Well,
we're talking New York.
They're the binge type.
You know, I mean, there's Wally World walruses everywhere. They're a majestic.
They got
beast.
a little grease.
They are a majestic beast.
As you pull down your shirt and show chest hair.
They got a little grease.
I mean, you keep on eating there, bud, and keep skipping the gym. You might get to be a Walmart walrus.
Hey, I tell you what, I got some big shoes to fill.
She is 16 years old, and she wanted to run away. So does she do what normal kids do and just run the fuck away? Grab your shit, which I guess nowadays would be your phone, which my parents would be like, ha, ha, cut that shit the fuck off, he'll be back.
Yep,
But my parents hated that about me. They're like, give me your phone. Here it is. Because they do it to my older sister, and she's like,
it's my phone. It's my phone. It's my.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Here it is. Here it is. You take
Here's all my dick pics I sent to my best friend, Blake.
You're darn right I did. I sent a bunch of titty pics out back then.
My God, my name's just being thrown everywhere. What the fuck?
Blake, Daryl,
D-Lick,
dumb fuck,
turd, shit, fuck, bird,
fat fuck.
What a fitty fat fuck.
But what does she do? She hires people to fake kidnap her.
Oh, that
sounds like Jesse Smollett.
That probably ended nicely.
Here's the thing. The people who did it actually knocked her mom down on the ground and was like taking her to the van because she didn't plan this shit out right. Because you could have been leaving school and they just put you in the van and it's been over. It was over. Nobody in high school is paying attention because they're all goddamn zombies looking and going, look at what I found on YouTube.
I don't know if it's New York, they probably got security guards and shit too.
Depending on the school.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's only probably 1,000 of them.
Yeah, about 14,000.
We gotta find the Harlem.
The Queens.
The Queens.
Hey, man, New York. Spider-Man and all them motherfuckers are real. I want a security guard at every fucking school.
Hire a vet.
Wow.
What?
What a fag.
What a fag. But yeah.
I support the red, white, and blue. Let's go.
I bleed red, white, and blue, motherfuckers. But then I guess that everybody, the people who helped kidnap her or fake kidnap her, found out that her mom was putting out that she was kidnapped and all that shit, and they're like, bitch, we ain't going to prison for you. We ain't going there. And I just want to say that Like, I don't know who her parents are, but they sure as fuck ain't mine. Because mine would have been like, you had us thinking that you got kidnapped? Mom was grabbing the wooden spoon, I tell you what. Daddy's bringing the old belt out.
I got a small little thing to add in on that. The whole kidnap thing.
Well, I hope that's what we're talking about.
Back in high school, during wrestling, I'm not going to mention the person's name.
Oh, boy.
Either.
I bet you it was Coach.
I bet you it was a couple fingers up the old...
But no. Back in wrestling, we had a player.
Oh, farther. Oh, deeper, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
So that player decided they didn't want to show up for practice. Coach calls him. No answer. He tells me to call him. No answer. He ends up picking up my phone. Goes, let me do it. He calls. They answer. What does that person do? Oh, I'm being kidnapped. I'm sorry. I can't make it. He goes, well, you want me to call the police? Or what do you want me to do here? I'll show up. Like 2 minutes later, they walk in the door. They were hiding out in the fucking parking lot, and I wanted to show up.
They're in the parking lot of the fucking school?
They were getting ready to leave.
For wrestling. I mean, like, it was football or baseball.
It still don't matter.
No, because, like,
doing?
I mean, how many, like, hardcore wrestler dads do we have?
You had two.
You also have to think that in the 80s, wrestling here in our town was pretty big.
It was half-ass popular.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still not football.
No.
What was there, only like
baseball.
10 kids?
Roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, like that's, whoa, big.
Yeah.
For our class, yeah.
So what has to do with anal?
No, it had to do with the whole kidnapping dipshit.
Good God, Leonard.
Good God, Leonard. All right, so
I swear, every time I say my boss's name, my lead man's name, Leonard, all I can think of is old Daryl here going, good God, Leonard.
Fucking Leonard.
And I try not to say it out loud.
Yeah.
You know I had Tourette's.
That'll get your shit in trouble.
No, he's pretty cool. He was actually talking to me about the podcast, and I forgot to bring it up before. I'll let you all know because he does some shit like this.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right.
We might have Daddy in here. Who knows?
Yeah.
Unless he's like Grandpa's age.
He's 40.
Oh,
That's cool.
He's an older daddy. All right.
Yeah.
He's an older daddy, and he actually is a daddy, unlike all the daddies in here.
Hey, I'm a daddy in my own right.
But no, so
your cum sock does not count.
Oh,
what are those?
You know the thing that's underneath your bed that has moss on it now?
Stand up on something.
That's not gonna look good on hardwood.
But
Mom, I don't know why nobody wants this house. There's just a big old sock imprint underneath my bed.
Mom looks underneath the bed. What's that big old white stain on the hardwood? That's gross.
Sorry.
I would not clean that up if I were you. You're going to need a lot of bleach and some beer for the scraping it off.
nah, I saw.
How was your week, Parker?
We never got to your
I
week.
know.
We haven't even went to segment 2 yet.
The ones and twos that does all the shit, I get left out. Yeah. But so no, what I was just gonna say was my week's been pretty good so far. I mean, shit. Tomorrow I got to go do Christmas present shit with my family. Fucking the week though, really it's not been too bad. We picked up at work a little bit, but it's starting to slow down hopefully after Christmas. But what I was gonna say was I saw in LA.
We go get tacos and go hiking in LA.
That's about it.
This is all a fucking edit.
But no, I saw.
What are we even fucking doing here? Good
Trash it.
Burn this bitch down.
The house and all.
Hey.
With that gay ass Jeep.
Oh
no, church baby by the church.
That's my baby girl.
Oh, sorry, Parker. Go on.
Now we can stop.
So out in LA, I saw on the news that a guy was arrested for burglary. He was butt naked. He tried to climb down the chimney to rob the joint. That whoever's fucking house it was, he got halfway down and got stuck in the fucking chimney.
You wanna know how?
Because it's not made for fat fucks.
It's not even that.
What the fuck was he doing naked?
Probably because he got cola all over it. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where...
Like, if you're going to rob a house, chimney, whatever, but...
If he's going to rob a house and he's naked, he's probably high.
That's kind of
the reason why he got stuck is because, like, somebody actually tried this shit to, like, surprise their kids. The only problem is he broke his fucking neck because around the middle of it, it comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But no, yeah, he fucking got stuck and he started hollering, and that's when the people found out that someone's in their house. And he fucking...
I guess he's lucky that they're nice, because somebody else would have been
they didn't want to fight him naked.
No, I mean, whenever he got stuck in the chimney, because I'm not saying I would do it, but a lesser man might, you know, put some fire in there and turn that motherfucker on. You're either going to get out yourself or you're just going to roast. I didn't know he was up there, officer. I swear to Bob I didn't hear him.
You couldn't tell by all the smoke that's in your house right now. The chimney was a little bit locked.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of fucking crazy, though. I mean, I hear about break-ins around this area and people going and stealing from farms. Oh, yeah, all two of them every single year.
No, actually, somebody's been hitting a bunch of sheds.
Yeah.
Like, they've been stealing, like, thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I don't know who decided to put their guns out in the shed.
Dumbasses.
Because you know how it is. You have a gun safe, and what you do is you put the key in the gun safe, and you leave it the fuck there, and the gun safe's usually open. Inside your house, though.
Yeah. Well, I always have mine locked.
I wouldn't know. I don't support the Second Amendment.
Of course you don't.
That's probably
you don't even own a gun. So
it's just because he was in the Air Force, so he never actually seen his.
Dude, I shot it twice in basic. That was the last time they allowed me to touch it.
It was a Hello Kitty one.
Yeah, it's got my special print kitty camo and all that kind of shit. Yeah, it's nice.
You mean logo, right?
Yeah. Camo. No, kitty camo.
Mm-hmm.
Special camo.
Pink,
special.
black, and white.
Yeah. It's special, guys.
He even has a little hat and a fucking helmet. Pink and white. Don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you fucking do. Faggot.
Alright, so we Daryl here came up with something that I would like to put out on the show, because I want to see what the listeners have to say, and if you like this video, we'll assume that you are saying yes to this option.
Oh fuck, what I do?
You'll remember here in a minute.
Oh god.
I was trying to figure out how many views we had on SoundCloud, because we hadn't had our shit out on YouTube yet. And they were arguing that Parker goes, we got 29. Blake's like, 31. No, we got 29 or 31. And Blake goes, you spelled 31 wrong. So I was like, so we're at 31, 29, one on the others. Parker, yes. Blake, nope, we need to do a video of Parker sucking on a remote and throwing it on YouPorn to attract followers. And I'm like, that'll work. Sorry, just throwing stuff out there that works for other people in the past. And Daryl, that's one of those things where, like, you know, like, you had something beautiful. It was gold. And then you opened up your fucking mouth again.
I know.
Like, I mean, you have gold, and then, like, you open up your fucking cocksucker again, and you just ruin it.
It's pros and cons, dude. I mean, there is wonderful things that go through this head. It's just usually not the right ones.
Just, you know,
I fucking ruin it.
Your mouth.
I'm a hell of an opener. Can't really close.
Your mouth is just full-blown retarded.
That's what she says.
So then I go on and I go, I'll jam it down his throat while he calls me daddy. Blake, me, maybe a thumb on the bum, I'll command him to do that because he's such a little slut. Yeah, what a queer. Yeah, he's a faggot. So, if you guys want to see that on YouPorn, we will do this shit. The sad thing is, Parker's like, you're laughing.
Force me to do that.
You're laughing, but we already put it out there, and we're not going to be.
It's not going to be one of those Emerson little bitty remotes. We're talking like the full universal remote.
I'm gonna go to Spencer and I'm gonna find some dildo one. That's like a 9-inch one, and I'm gonna put Vaseline all over it.
No, we gotta wrap it in a condom.
That
way, it's no.
It's already out there. No, they don't want to see Daryl, and they don't want to see me. They want to see me.
They want to see the guy on the ones and twos.
They want to see me jam it down your throat, because that's how we put it out there. And here's the sad part, Parker. If they like it, if we get like 5 likes, I mean, we're doing it. And here's the thing: we're not gonna be one of those podcasts.
Dislike it.
You're fucking yourself. You're the only one that's put money down on it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna shit if this actually fucking happens.
Because we're not gonna be one of those podcasts that like says we're gonna do shit, and then when it comes time to fucking get her going, we're just like, oh, we're a bunch of pussies. This shit's going out on fucking YouPorn and Pornhub and all that shit.
This will be out on our Twitter. This is gonna be like our first video.
Like, we'll send links.
This is gonna be like one of our first videos out on Twitter.
We'll send links, man. We will send them everywhere.
Go,
Daryl.
No,
Go, Daryl.
It's definitely fucking happening.
Packer ain't got nothing. Go, Daryl. It's gonna happen, no matter what.
Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it was gonna. Okay. You know what? You know what?
I do.
All right. All right. So no. You can go fuck yourself. So the video I showed both of you earlier about. Okay. So the story of this video was something that I saw on Facebook and stuff.
Wow, something you saw, huh?
Yeah, something I saw.
A video.
I saw.
Wow.
I saws it. You saws it.
I thought you just listened to videos. You don't watch them.
You fucking dickhole. All right. So I showed these fuckheads, and I'm gonna tell you. It's this girl. It's a girl on a chair or on a couch, and she has her feet up, and there's a guy holding the chair, while this girl literally takes her heel and kicks this guy in the nose, just pounding him 10 times. On the 11th time, kicks him unconscious. I swear, this guy does not have a nose left.
On, Twitter.
Yeah, I'll try to find the video and I'll share it out there. But what do you guys think about that video?
That shit was fucked up. That shit was fucked up.
I mean, he showed me it, and this girl's in like a skimpy little lingerie outfit. She's got the not fishnets, but
No, yeah. She's
lingerie, fishnet.
The thing that ties in the back.
Fishnet pantyhose.
Pantyhose, that's what we're going for. Pantyhose. I'm retarded.
I wouldn't know.
I've never worn them.
Parker knows.
So I'm sitting there going, oh, what is she about to do? And then she moves her foot, and I was like, okay, so we're going to watch some weirdo fucking foot fetish. To each his own. I mean, I worked with a guy who liked being beat by women. Like, legit. Like, he had a brand on his arm, and I was like, hey, what's that mean? Because if you get something tattooed, there's no meaning. You don't have to have a meaning. You get something branded. You put something that hot to brand me.
You got the fucking...
The dumb, two dumbass tattoos on my chest, yeah. It's like they look really cool if you had like more tattoos, but now you just look like a douche. But tattoos cost so much fucking money, and I got other plans.
Well, it doesn't have to be, but if you want it good, it'll cost you. You can just have an artist do it, or you can actually have a tattoo artist do it.
I don't want stick figures on my body.
You don't want the stick
I have a
figure?
side story for that.
Is that the one with the doing the jump rope and shit?
Yeah.
But if that's a fetish, just having a woman, like, I mean, it's probably some foot fetish. Because, I mean, it was known with her foot. Or maybe it's just because it's the only way that she's probably, maybe, at the tops, 140 pounds. Maybe that was just the only way that she could put him in the fucking hospital. But if that's your fetish, is just to go to the hospital because a woman put you there.
Man, he was knocked the fuck out.
He was knocked the fuck out on 7. She even made a joke about it. She was like,
I'm pretty sure
he's unconscious.
Hey, baby, you did it. And then one more big pow, and then he flies off across the room.
God dang. There was a video fucking Toden showed me. This fucking dude, he was sitting up on a table, dick is out, lay it out, and he stretched it out a little bit, grabs a fucking razor, and just starts going to town on the tip of his fucking dick and cuts the whole motherfucker off.
Well, you just use it to pee. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Caitlin? You just use it to pee. You don't need it.
What the fuck was this guy thinking?
The real question is, what drugs is he on?
The problem is, I saw
And he
that.
was okay with it. There was no owl sounds, no hurting, nothing. Just fucking cutting.
I saw that video, and I'm like, oh, that's all right. That's some other guy. It's not mine. I'm good. But I actually felt the way that she kicked this guy's face in. I'm like, oh no, because I've been kicked in the nose before. That shit sucks.
5th grade, you're punched in the nose.
Yep.
Yeah. And I've had bloody noses ever
By
since.
our co-host.
Thanks, person to my left.
Got caught by Montanez because he's sitting there going, "You
No.
got blood."
No, it was the other one.
No,
It was the other one.
Gail. No, because it was Montanez because he was the one that pointed it out. He's like, "You got blood all over your coat," and I was like, "Damn it, DNA." That's how I got caught. Darn it.
No, because I went straight to her and I'm like, he hit me in the nose, and she's like, yeah, you probably deserved it.
Snitch.
that was like,
Gail Savage.
Yeah.
She's like, do you need to go to the nurse? I'm like, well, I guess I could just bleed all over myself. 4th grade, 5th grade, whatever it was. That was great. I'm like, wow, Gail, you're a savage.
Even in grade school, she was a savage.
But then
That
again,
hurt my pee-pee hole. She was so mean, my pee-pee hole closed up.
my butthole puckered a little. I was a little bit skeeled.
Yeah. Actually, talking about videos and about chopping your dick off. You know how there
You know
was
from
that,
experience?
No, I still got mine. But fucking, you know that Tide Pod challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, I've completed.
We know.
Stupid.
Unfortunately, we know, and we're all embarrassed to be in the same room as you. But
That's fair.
there was another one that I'm ashamed, and I'm so sad for our young people that they did not try to do this challenge. You know, the people who are dumb enough to do the Tide Pod challenge. Because, we don't need any more of your kind because, you know, we have enough of your kind up in the White House and the Congress and at my work and at your work and everywhere else. Where he took, you know, those leg traps, like, think about like a bear trap, but, you know, like the small ones, where he pulled his pants completely off because, I mean, this is the only way you can do this.
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
And he grabbed his swing just so the balls will dangle down.
Oh, fuck.
And he puts it on the trip, and it goes. And all I'm thinking of is, man, I'm glad that happened to you, and I hope to God that your children just aren't able to come out no more because, well, we don't need any more of you. We got enough of
We're
you.
gonna end it.
We got enough of you, and we're
Okay.
tired of you. Okay, I got one.
We're tired of your species. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. You put your nuts in a bear trap and it's kind of gone. I'm good.
What is that, babe?